The Chiss Class Clawcraft is a highly advanced space superiority fighter used as the mainstay strike craft of the Chiss Ascendancy. The fighter is the product of a technology exchange program between the Ascendancy and the Galactic Empire, and its hybrid design takes elements from both nations' naval aesthetics. At 7.65 meters in length, the Clawcraft space frame fully visualizes the fighter's hybrid origins. The cockpit module is nearly identical to that of an Imperial TIE fighter, but the ship's twin ion engines are built into a larger, vectored thrust assembly. The Clawcraft's wing arrangement is similar to that of a TIE interceptor, but clearly makes use of the more curved and fluid styles of the Chiss Ascendancy. The ship's forward acceleration is lower by 300 G than the standard Sinar TIE fighter, but its maneuverability is completely unparalleled, with thrust nozzles fixed to the fighter's wings, working in conjunction with the vectored primary engines to lever the ship through incredibly tight turns at frightening speed, allowing Clawcraft pilots to employ a wide range of complex and unorthodox tactics in combat. The Clawcraft carries 4 forward-facing LS 7.2 laser cannons, modified by the Chiss Ascendancy to improve their Tabana recycle speed and increase their rate of fire. The fighter is designed specifically to engage other strike craft, and carries no heavy ordnance or ground attack weapons, but when deployed as part of a larger force, including torpedo bombers and other heavier craft, the Nissis can play a crucial role in the destruction of a full-sized warship. The Clawcraft uses a unique system to travel through hyperspace whilst maintaining a low overall mass. The ship carries a short-range hyperdrive, but none of the necessary navigation computers to make a lightspeed jump, instead outsourcing these functions to a separate vessel known as a beacon ship. A beacon ship could plot a course to a location anywhere within 1 day's lightspeed travel of its current position, and signal any number of Clawcraft to travel along its planned vector. When the jump was complete, the beacon ship would then have to redeploy at the Clawcraft squadron's new location to plan the next leg of the journey, though the Chiss eventually supplemented their wings with small numbers of heavier Clawcraft, featuring full navicomputers and even warhead launchers. Those fighters never achieved nearly as many victories as the lighter original Clawcraft had whilst working with beacon ships across the Yuuzhan-Vong War. Thanks to the fighter's decreased mass and streamlined design, space was left to install modest deflector shields and hull plating without damaging the ship's maneuverability. These were features that were absent from most Imperial TIE designs and reflected the Ascendancy's greater concern for the welfare of individual pilots when compared with the Galactic Empire. The fighters were also used by the so-called Empire of the Hand, a shadow nation founded by Grand Admiral Thrawn in the Unknown Regions. The Hand boasted some of the finest pilots in the galaxy, including the former Baron of the Empire, Soontir Fel, who was known to be especially fond of the Nissis class Clawcraft. Thank you for watching Spacedock. Please remember to like, subscribe and share for more science fiction spacecraft summaries. If you enjoy the channel, why not consider pledging your support on Patreon? For just $1 a month, you'll be able to access the Spacedock schedule to see what's coming up.